Alright, what's up everybody? This is Rob Shack. So today we're going to be doing the next video in my Samurai Warriors Extreme Legends walkthrough. We are going to be unlocking this item right here. It's the Golden Rune. We need to get 50,000 points in the survival mode, which is the Gold Rush. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share how many to 1,000 subs. As of right now, only 8% of my viewers are subbed, and so we're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So to give little bits of insight here, one, I love that Koei made rare items linked to the versus mode and to the survival mode. I think that's extremely creative and a really good way to make players invest in all of these options here. So first off, you have your versus mode option. We have to do duel, sumo, and gatekeeper. Those were really fun, and those you do those to unlock. You do 35 of those to unlock the item where your attack goes up and your defense goes down. And then you have a whole nother item here for sale, obvious right there on the front screen whenever you finish one of these, where it says if you get 50,000 gold in this game, then we'll give you a rare item, a very rare item that you can unlock, and it gets you points towards the game. It's pretty amazing. I generally pick Tadakatsu because his attack is really high. He also gets really high combos, which as the trials happen, the trials give you extra points. Sorry, the trials give you time towards unlocking, just staying on the map. You have to finish the level to actually get, to sustain the gold. And obviously the little gold dust are only 5, the gold plates are I think 30, and then the gold triple bars is like 100. So you, or maybe it's even more than that, but I don't know. But yeah, you want to pick a character who can do combos easily, and you also want to pick a character who can take out enemies quickly. So like, of course, Tadakatsu is good, Keiji's good, Kunoichi could be good for combos if you have her attack up really high. But you want characters that can do a lot of damage, wide sweeping attacks to be able to hit a bunch of stuff. You don't really need to pick up the gold dust. I don't think they're really worth it. I'm just doing it because I'm waiting for the next trial. Supply units will pop up. They give a lot of items when they spawn. The first one doesn't, for some reason. I don't know why. The first one only gives just an increase in health randomly, so whatever. Yeah, we're going to try to get another 10-hit combo here on one of these dudes that we just knocked almost down. There we go. And your goal is to obviously keep the items up as long as possible. As you get trials done, you unlock more of them. So like now we've got Kunoichi to fight again. So we're gonna go chase her down. There's a generic officer in every corner, and they ask you to defeat a general, and they each have a different idea of it. So you want to unlock the halls of trials, which are the two. I'm giving all the instructions here how to do this because it's actually pretty challenging. So each of the generals has a different character they want you to take down. I don't remember what they all are at this point, but you want to get rid of each one, or whoever they say. And so he says, I actually wasn't paying attention to what he said, but I think it's the dude behind Keiji, the guy whose name doesn't begin with an S, is I believe that one. So unfortunately, there's the best scenario where Keiji spawns first, and that is not happening right now at all. So we're going to just kind of go with what we need here. Obviously, you just go to each of these generals. What's funny is the generic officers will reset their challenges if you fail it. They actually stay on the map, so that's kind of cool. I didn't realize that. So if you're like nervous about time here, and if you like, because obviously some of the generals places haven't spawned yet. Like Keiji hasn't come up yet. So like we can't get to one of the 4 generic officers, which is actually the one that dude that we talked to wants us to take out. So you have to kind of play this as well as you can at least. So obviously if you want to get rid of Tadakatsu and Keiji, they'll both spawn in the halls of trials because you get a lot of gold coming down here because they all have a lot of gold, but also there's little chests and there's strike ninjas here, which also give a lot of gold. So all things to try to get you up to 1,000 gold as quickly as possible. 1,000 gold gets you an increase in time as well. So like a lot of ways to keep going. I love when they give me the gold coin option when I'm in one of these little rooms, because all of these are gold coin containers. So let's just walk around and grab all these real quick. We also need to get rid of, we haven't gotten rid of Koichi yet, but she is just standing over here like a dummy, so get rid of her. Now let's come running around, make sure we don't miss any of the good gold here, because there's some in this area. But yeah, this is all stuff to keep your game going as long as possible. Okay, 10 or more combos, that's pretty easy. You just kind of start it and then do it part of a Muso and then you're good. And yeah, I have failed that request. I'm not super worried about it because now I can actually hit all of them. Now I have the speed, which is really good. We're gonna come running. Enemies start spawning more and more. The level gets significantly harder as they do. Ooh, 3 gold coins. Well, if I can get down to KG quickly and open his... So this is the thing, you have to go quickly when they say hurry to their side. They're not kidding about that. If you don't get there fast enough, the door will stay closed and you won't be able to do any of the challenges down here. So you kind of want to play it safe here. You want to make sure you get to KG. And you want to get to Tadakatsu. You can also come back down here and fight them again, which is kind of interesting. And they also have gold that spawn down here. So like, I think it's all totally worth it. And I was wrong, you actually don't re-get those, you can't re-challenge the generic officers. I thought you could, but you can't, but it's fine. So we're gonna come running up here. We wanna make sure we get here before the supply captains run away. They give tons of gold. All 3 of them give a gold chest when you have the 3. When you see the first one, it's just regular, but the next one does. And that's obviously like so much gold. The key is to just, the more gold you get, the sooner you'll be able to get the 50k. Because obviously if you do this right, you'll just be able to get like tons and tons and tons of gold. Like the most I've ever done is like 3,700. It's actually pretty challenging by the end. So you kind of just have to figure it out. Apparently I failed to perform 10 combos. I'm not super worried about that because they're going to give me another one here. Oh boy, 3 gold coins again. Okay, actually this is great. We're going to hit these 3 dudes right here. This Sky Ninjas and Strike Ninjas all drop gold coins. So if you have 3 together, you're gonna be in business. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So we're good. These are all the ways to just kind of keep this going. So we're gonna come run down here. Let's go ahead and break this open to get a full Musa here. I'm pretty sure Takatsu will respawn. Or he won't. But that's fine. Let's just go get rid of Narinasa Sasa because he gives gold. Might as well. He's not somebody that we need to kill. But we're down here, so we might as well do it. And we get gold for all 3. Let's come running back up here now. Again, we're just trying to get as much gold out of it as possible while they still wait for trials. I don't know what makes the trials spawn. It seems like they spawn after like accomplishments happen. And I thought for sure when I went down to whatever his name is to spawn, that he would actually stop blocking, you freaking idiot. They block so much. Okay, there we go. But you want to get as much gold as possible. Every time you get to a milestone, you get another 30 seconds. And obviously you're going to want to run out of here as quickly as possible. I'm going to do one more check over here and see if Tadakatsu spawns. It says that you promise to meet them again, but sometimes they don't respawn. I don't know how much time has to pass for that to be a thing, but it is a thing. Again, I don't know. So we're close to our goal here of getting another 30. So what I might do is just stand right here, take down some of these units that offer coins. just to make it so that I can get up to another 3,000. Once you cross the thing and you go towards the master of this area, what ends up happening is you can no longer go back out, which is a bummer, but it is, you're going to be done at that point anyway. So you're going to want to just roll with it at that point. But again, there's a ton of gold in that room as well. So I mean, I'm just kind of giving ideas of what to do. Go for trials. It depends on who you pick. If you pick a good character to be able to do this. If you don't pick a good character, you're kind of screwed, because certain characters are just objectively pretty terrible at this type of challenge. There's also a lot of gold in this room right here. Hideyoshi isn't really worth it finding. Like, they make him sound like he's amazing, but then he just drops a bunch of gold dust, which is terrible. So he kind of sucks. So don't worry about trying to make sure you find Hideyoshi when they like brag about him being around. It doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go ahead and get these right here. Any pot on the map is worth a lot of gold for sure. You get an extra minute once you cross into this little area, so you don't have to be too concerned here. Once you spawn in here, Yoshimoto will spawn, or somebody else will spawn. If you defeat these little targets, you get an extra 10 seconds if you're nervous about it. So that's, you know, adds a little bit of time. Yoshimoto is usually pretty weak unless the AI is much better in this game, because they will just block forever, and that's like, in a game like mode like this, it's really frustrating because you're trying to obviously do as much damage as possible to get stuff done as quickly as possible. Because he's just blocking right now. But see, this is why I'm not worried if you get near the end. I mean, look at this. It's like you almost want him to hit you, because then if he hits you, then he gets just obliterated. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up all these gold coins. Whenever you defeat certain generals, gold coins pop up, which is cool. So here we go. We are gonna go ahead and cross. Oh, wait a second. Tanakatsu just showed up. That's interesting. I actually wasn't expecting him to spawn right here, so maybe that's what he does. With Keiji, he respawns near his I don't know why I just opened that by accident, but it's fine. So let's let him hit me. Because literally, they just block. Their AI is so good that they will just block. So you might as well just let them hit you when you're Tanakatsu, because he's so strong. He doesn't flinch. We do have 60 seconds, so I'm not super worried if he is healing. Yeah, we got him. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't know what we did. I guess... Wow. Well, we're done now. We got quite a lot of gold from that. So I don't actually know what I did to make that happen, but I'm glad that happened. I guess I had 3,000 gold. I defeated Tanakatsu, and then I went out. Like, I went to the end, and then Tanakatsu spawned. But it was awesome. That was sick. So thank y'all for watching. We're going to buy the item, and then we'll have it unlocked. And then we'll compare this item to the item that we got from doing sumo a million times. Again, with the versus mode, I just recommend doing sumo a bunch, because that's way more fun. So now we're going to buy this, the Golden Rune. Boom. So now we're done. I will save records 100%, and then we're done. So yeah, I would do sumo on the versus mode. Gatekeeper takes a long time, and duel just isn't fun. It's one-on-ones. It's way more fun to do sumo because you get to play as a strike ninja. That's way better. And then with gold, obviously pick a character like Tanakatsu who can just obliterate everybody and doesn't flinch. So we nailed it. And we're actually getting a lot of special points again. We're like unlocking so many points now. So Here we go. We have only 2 items left. We have the golden rune there, and then we have the war baton there. So thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace.